Hello everybody, it's Josie here. I'm going to be doing another two-book review today. So the two books that I'm reviewing today are romance novels, love stories, contemporary love stories. So I've decided to kind of go with the theme. So Romeo and Juliet, heart earrings, gotta go with the theme because the two books that I'm reviewing are both beautifully dusty pink and they are Red, White and Royal Blue and When Katie Met Cassidy. So both of these books are queer, first of all. So this is a love story between two boys and this is a love story between two girls. And like I said, they are both set in the contemporary world. So they're both contemporaries and they're both essentially what I would class as contemporary romance novels. So let's start with this one. So this is probably the lesser known of the two. I know Red, White and Royal Blue, I think everybody except me has already read. So let me start with this one. So When Katie Met Cassidy. So it's essentially two women and they work at, so one of them is a lawyer and, well actually they're both they work for a law firm and they kind of meet across the conference table. So they're negotiating a contract and one of the characters, I can't remember, Katie is kind of negotiating on behalf of the company, and then the client that comes in, Cassidy is their lawyer, and they're negotiating this contract. And they're kind of, I suppose it's a bit like, I don't know, it's not enemies to lovers as such, because they're not enemies, but they are on opposing sides in a way. And then they kind of bump into each other at a bar, and Katie, she's just gone through a breakup and she doesn't really know what to do. Her fiance, actually it was a fiance, I was just trying to check if it was boyfriend or fiance, but her fiance, her male fiance has dumped her and she's kind of at a bit of a slump and she decides, oh well, she's just going to dress up and go out, and then she bumps into Cassidy and things kind of move from there. So it's wonderful. It is, like I said, it's obviously very contemporary. It's a lot of fun. You have the gorgeous female romance in here. I think the characters are well developed. I really like Cassidy's character. She kind of reminds me of sort of the Shane type of character, if you're familiar with L Word. And I kind of like the push and pull between the two of them. So I really enjoyed this as a kind of a female romance. And in this genre, I would give this one a 4-star rating because I really enjoyed it. And if you want to read just a sweet contemporary with a bit of sex as well, female romance, give this one a go. When Katie Met Cassidy by Camille Perry. It's a lot of fun. And then, again, like I said, in that vein, the second one I've got is Red, White and Royal Blue. So this is by Casey McQuiston. I think, like I said, everybody's probably read this by now except me. And this one is about, so basically it is the first son of the US, so the president's son. And he's having a romance with the Prince Henry of England. And as you can imagine, it doesn't necessarily run smoothly. This one is also a little bit on that enemies to lovers trope. So they're a bit adversarial in the beginning, and then sort of the feelings developed after that. I liked that, and I thought that was comparable to the other book. What I also liked about this one is I liked the representation of the fact that the President of the United States, so this is set sort of after the Obama reign. So this is basically saying, what if Trump never happened? And the President of the United States is a woman, and then, this is her son, and her son is falling in love with Prince Henry, and the fallout from that. So I liked that it's very diverse, the characters are diverse. Obviously, it's a male romance. I love the main character. I'm trying to remember what his name is. Alex. So Alex is the son of the president, and I really liked his sister June. I think is her name, and his best friend. It's a very sweet kind of friendship group as well. I really liked some of that topic of being tackled in it, mixed race as well, and having a woman as a president is also very cool. The one thing I will say about this, so there were a lot of instances written in like texts and emails as well, which was kind of like quite a contemporary take on it, and I didn't mind it. But as much as I liked the romance, and obviously the idea of, this romance, if this were to happen in real life, kind of the fallout of it and what happens, but I don't know. I know there's a lot of people who say this is their favorite book of the year. It's a 5-star read. You know what? I liked it. I thought it was sweet. I like the concept of it. I think it tackles some cool concepts. But would I say it's my favorite book of the year? No. And that's maybe just because, you know, my favorite genre is not necessarily romance. So I enjoyed this. I would give this like 3.5 stars. Maybe 4, but it wasn't, I wouldn't say, I know some people have just absolutely raved and loved it, and that's great, and I know they really, really invested in it. As much as I liked it, it's not something that's necessarily going to stick with me, although I do think it's a wonderful and important book to have, to kind of, I don't think we see enough kind of gay, lesbian, queer, just contemporary romance novels, and I love that this has gotten the audience that it has and that people are enjoying it, so I love that about it, but I liked it, but it's not going to be one of my favorite books of the year. So that's the only thing I would say. That might be quite controversial, because I know it is for a lot of people, and that's great if it is. But I liked it, but it's not. I wouldn't call it a 5-star read. Like I said, I would probably say 3.5 stars on this one for me. But all in all, you know, if it's what you want to read, I would definitely say give it a go. It is fun. You'll get, this one's quite a thick book. Believe me, you'll get through it quickly because it's just a really fun, speedy read. And then, like I said, and if you want the female sort of version of a contemporary kind of adversaries to lovers book, and this one, both of these I would say are adult. There are sex scenes in them, quite explicit sex scenes. So, you know, these are adult, contemporary, queer romance books, which there are not that many of, so I would recommend them. So that's it. So let me know if you've read any of them, either of them, and if there's anything similar you think I might like or might enjoy. Always let me know, and I will speak to you all again very soon. Bye-bye.